Hello from the angels, and it's Charles back with you. Thank you, Paulie, and we see how you are struggling with the views. So as you are aware, they have just covered up their numbers. They put the letter capital K, capital K, capital K, capital K, capital K at the end of the numbers. This confuses the humans and the producer on the platform. Now a new Google team is in place to monitor all videos, and the censorship team is on a scale system. How this works: 1. You upload the video with third party. 2. The first team of artificial intelligence listen to all words spoken. 3. Another team of capital A, capital I monitor the content. 4. It goes to the final computer that makes the final decision. This computer has the inside name God. This decision is final from this computer. So for all video makers, do not get political and everything will be okay. Go back asleep. Nothing to see here. Now some inside information on the staff in Silicon Valley. Remember, it's only a conspiracy. Or maybe it's not. Gray aliens, also referred to as Zeta Reticulans, Roswell Greys, or Greys, are purported extraterrestrial beings whose existence is discussed in ufological, paranormal, and New Age communities, and who are named for their unique skin color. 43% of all reported alien encounters in the United States describe gray aliens. 1. Such claims vary in every respect, including the nature, origins. For example, extraterrestrials, extradimensionals, time travelers, or machines. Moral intentions, and physical appearances of the encountered beings, though many of them nonetheless share some noticeable similarities. A composite description derived from this overlap would have greys as small-bodied beings with smooth gray-colored skin, enlarged hairless heads, and large black eyes. The popularization of the idea of the gray alien is commonly associated with the Barney and Betty Hill abduction claim, which purportedly took place in New Hampshire in 1961. Although skeptics see precursors in science fiction and earlier paranormal claims, gray aliens are also famed from earlier depictions of the 1947 Roswell UFO incident. Some sources in the UFO community describe the gray aliens as an artificially created modified race used by other alien races as servants or even slaves to execute tasks such as abductions and others. Whatever the origin, the gray alien has since emerged as an archetypal image of sentient non-human creatures and extraterrestrial life in general, as well as an iconic trope of popular culture in the age of space exploration. Oh my God in heaven. Fuck that, I will never go to San Francisco. You might get abducted by the little alien bastards.
In today's one-sided media landscape, you aren't getting the full story. The mainstream media has one agenda: advance the left's ideology and suppress the truth.
The president sees the walls closing in.
Climate change.
Impeachment proceedings.
A trusted news source is needed now more than ever.
The biggest terror threat is white men radicalized to the right.
Rebel News, telling the other side of the story. Canada's largest independent news source.
Can I talk to the protesters?
You were going to exclude us.
In Canada and around the world, people are desperate for real news and honest opinions.
The separation of mosque and state.
Not the fake news peddled by the establishment media.
You are fake news.
Sir, can you stake?
That's enough. That's enough.
Politicians at home and abroad need to be held to account.
Do you regret running as a communist? Do you forgive Justin Trudeau?
While other sources are enamored with who's trending,
I am Spartacus.
we don't hold back.
Should we be prosecuting world leaders who oversee genocide?
We cut through the platitudes and demand accountability.
Are rural farmers going to have their guns taken away from them for what happened in Toronto?
Even when no one is looking.
Are you going to do a roundhouse kick on me?
And the establishment doesn't like it one bit.
Peddling rebel media conspiracy theories.
Rebel media.
He's quoting rebel media talking points.
Our competitors hate us.
Why do you go on Rebel Media?
Our adversaries attack us. Corporations boycott us. Governments try to ban us.
Come in. Sorry, why is that?
Silicon Valley tries to censor us.
What kind of education people at Google have?
Because they know our message resonates. And we're not going away.
1.2 million subscribers.
It's a culture battle for our future.
So please, bring on the recession.
Lines will be drawn.
First of all, I didn't set a red line.
There will be winners.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
And there will be losers.
Everybody should head home.
Celebrities will tell you what to think.
To deny that means that you are not a part of the modern world.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
The media party will call you the enemy.
You saw these kids starting to circle Nathan Phillips.
Antifa will call for violence on the street.
And if you see anybody, you get out and you create a crowd.
Globalists take the fight right to your doorstep. And tech giants monitor what you see, think, and say.
We need to now take a more active view in policing the ecosystem.
Leftists have normalized their extremist views.
Those ideas are now mainstream.
Free speech, climate change, democracy, veterans, industry, economy, jobs, terrorism.
Was it the ones that fought for the freedoms and values that you so proudly boast about, or was it the ones who fought against?
Liberals care more about their socks than your drinking water. They crave selfies over integrity.
Can experience it differently.
They've inverted morality. Their policies fail. And while they flounder to come up with solutions,
what magic wand do you have?
Your tax dollars go to their elite friends.
Most of us can't even afford a $20,000 car.
If you dare disagree with them,
Hitler.
Third Reich.
Basket of deplorables.
they struggle with humanity's basic tenets.
I am not a tribal citizen.
They twist reality into a politically correct fantasy.
People kind.
At the expense of their homeland. They're hell-bent on lunacy, deranged on madness, empty on virtue.
Thank you very much for your donation.
And clueless on substance.
I'm gonna get me a beer.
The mainstream media has no interest in telling you the truth.
We have respect for journalists. They ask tough questions and they're supposed to.
What shampoo do you use?
Censors manipulate what you read.
That appears to be a pervasive pattern of political bias.
You need a source you can trust.
That was just fake news by NBC.
Because citizen journalism is often the most accurate perspective.
We are in danger every day, every minute. They're coming inside.
The political establishment paid off the other outlets.
We're sci-fi nerds.
But our opinions are honest and unfiltered.
You were cheating on your taxes in 2014.
This is from a tweet she deleted.
Will you be resigning today?
We'll tell the other side of the story.
What happened to a gay couple in Gaza?
Executed according to Islamic law.
To our loyal audience.
Is this your job as a press secretary, is just to run away from the press?
Which is growing every day.
Trudeau's worst nightmare.
Our message is simple.
The climate change conference, it's fake.
Keep fighting for freedom.
It's easier to fight in the first ditch than in the last ditch.
Rebel News. Telling the other side of the story. We'll blow your eyebrows off.
Hello and happy Friday. Samantha back with the humans on Friday, September 20th, 2019. Hope your day is going well. Well done to the Truth Team and Rebel Media in Canada. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if we had nobody to challenge the political establishment, what type of world would humans exist? You would live in a communist world and evil would rule. So join the growing movement of truth seekers. You will be awarded on the other side. You have been warned, and this is your final warning. Over the next few weeks you will see the outcome of our hard work. As we keep humanity on their toes. Remember, it's all about mind control, and that's how Polly and myself and Charles and Jose all together make this come true. If you are a believer, then what's wrong with submission to the good side and join us? We will not be here for long.
Thanks for that, Samantha. And yes, we must say it's a wonderful world. When you hit the jackpot, the elite know we are here now, and we will find each and every one of the evil plants. We now know that October is the date. That is well established now. Remember, we set up the dates a long time ago. Thank you, Artificial Intelligence San Francisco. But it is too late now. We hope all humans will share this information. Watch, and, as Paulie explained very clearly, the time is almost up. And finally watch the earthquakes and volcanoes over the next 2 weeks. That will be another red flag. The weather forecast for the weekend. The sun is huge, so heat wave will continue till this Saturday. Watch the size of the moon also. Please don't listen to mainstream media. And watch how YouTube are playing with the numbers. Have a nice weekend. From myself and Samantha and of course Paulie. We will talk soon. And remember, from next week, we will expand to push our messages. We do not need this rubbish artificial intelligence platform. They are pure shit and should be called uneducated fools. You test tube. Laugh out loud. See ya.